Well. James Gunn is back. Disney rehires James Gunn for Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3 after firing him over old tweets. Of course, they had to fire. Disney had to fire them because the Disney is SJWs. Pardon my French. So this article is on The Verge, where we are discussing about the rehiring. Disney has rehired James Gunn to direct Guardians of the Galaxy 3, according to Deadline and The Hollywood Reporter, despite Gunn's firing last year over a series of offensive tweets dug up by far-right provocateur Mike Chernovich. Of course, you had to say that far-right provocateur, but many people are saying that this guy, Mike Chernovich, is not exactly far-right. He's basically a guy who likes to turn shit up. He's that kind of guy. But anyway, we can really say what kind of guy he is, because everybody who is at the center or center-right are right now, for these crazy millennial hipster SJW journalists, everybody is far right who is on center or center right. Let's continue on this. The decision to rehire Gunn was mulled and actually made months ago, following conversations with Disney studio leadership and the team at Marvel Studio, according to Deadline. Gunn, a once avid Twitter user who hasn't tweeted since being fired, still sent out a message to fans thanking them for their continued support. The full message is, I am tremendously grateful to every person out there who has supported me over the past few months. I am always earning and will continue to work at being the best human being I can be. I deeply appreciate Disney's decision, and I am excited to continue making films that investigate the ties of love that bind us. Investigate the ties of love that bind us. Dude, you made a GOTG movie, GOTG series. That's comedy. All of it is comedy. Nothing is serious. There is no love. Everybody is laughing all the time. And you are nothing but a Bollywood masala style movie maker. You're not an investigator. Let's continue on this. I have been and continue to be incredibly humbled by your love and support from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Love to y'all. Chairman Alan Horn issued a statement at the time of the original incident, calling the offensive attitudes and statements discovered on James' Twitter feed are indefensible and inconsistent with our studio's values at the time. Although the tweets were from nearly a decade ago and had drawn criticism from other outlets in the past, Gunn issued a statement following their recirculation. The full statement can be read here. Many people who have followed my career know when I started, I viewed myself as a provocateur. He was himself a provocateur, making movies and telling jokes that were outrageous and taboo, as I have discussed publicly many times. As I've developed as a person, so has my work and my humor. Dude, you were yourself a provocateur. You were yourself a centrist 9-10 years ago. The whole thing that changed after coming to Disney's side, that you became an SJW moron. It's not to say that I'm better, but I'm very, very different than I was a few years ago. Today, I try to root my work in love and connection and less in anger. My days saying something just because it's shocking and trying to get a reaction are over. Of course, they had to be over because you're making millions of dollars right now. A long time ago, you were an indie filmmaker, probably making a few thousands, and now you're millions and millions over your head. So you had to stop. You had to make your own face. You have to save your face time or whatever they say. In the past, I have apologized for humor of mine that hurt people. I truly felt sorry and meant every word of my apologies. For the record, when I made these shocking jokes, I wasn't leaving them out. I know this is a weird statement to make and seems obvious, but still, here I am, saying it. Anyway, that's the problem. That's a completely honest truth. I used to make a lot of offensive jokes. I don't anymore. Oh my god, they were so offensive. God damn it, you SJW fucking moron. I don't blame my past self for this, but I like myself more and feel like I more full human being and create today. Love you to you all. Fuck you. Still, Gunn's departure was met with criticism by reporters, Hollywood insiders, and even those working within Marvel. Many critics pointed to the involvement of Chernovich, one of the most prominent figures behind promoting Pizzagate as cause for concern. Gunn's firing even led to the cast of the first two Guardians of the Galaxy films to sign a letter asking Marvel and Disney to reconsider the film. Of course, they had to do this because liberals stand for each other and everything. We fully support James Gunn, the cast wrote. We were all shocked about abrupt firing last week and have intentionally waited these 10 days to respond in order to think, pray, listen, and discuss. In that time, we have been encouraged by the outpouring of support from fans and members of the media who wish to see James reinstated as director of Volume 3, as well as discouraged by those so easily duped into believing the many outlandish conspiracy theories surrounding him. Horn meets Gunn and Marvel Studios co-president Kevin Feige to talk about possibly coming back in August, but nothing came of the meeting at the time. Since then, Gunn has agreed to helm Suicide Squad 2 for Warner Bros. Set to be released next year. He is one of the few directors who will have a hand in both Marvel and DC projects for two different studios. GOTG 3 is in development but was pushed back from its original 2020 release date. So here's the thing, James Gunn is back, but the thing is, why is he back and all of the other people not back? I mean, in the last few videos, we already saw that a year or so ago, Johnny Depp was also fired because of the Amber Heard harassment case, or should I say abuse or domestic abuse case. See, Disney is playing a very, very biased game here. They're all leftist biased, and they keep looking into the fact that which kind of political statements are right to make and which kind of political statements cannot be made. And their judgment is completely based on which kind of political air is winning right now. And that's what these people do all the time. Of course, a lot of people talked about this, and our famous SJW reviewer Scott Mendelson also talked about it. She seriously wrote a huge long post about how James Gunn's return to GOTG movies is bad for new Suicide Squad and X-Men. And of course he throws a lot of those words, that kind of words, buzzwords that can exactly be called as crazy leftist propaganda. I mean, he's a total shilling out here. I'm reading from this Forbes article by Scott Mendelson. Our long national nightmare is over. National nightmare. He calls his firing as a national nightmare. Deadline reported yesterday, and everyone confirmed soon after that Walt Disney changed their mind about Walt Disney is dead. Now it's just this Disney stupid corporate SJW company. firing James Gunn from Guardians of the Galaxy, saying, after abruptly and suddenly firing the filmmaker this past July following the unearthing of some off-color tweets from Trauma Days, the film has been in flux. It was never officially cancelled, but it was delayed indefinitely, and most certainly was not going to be Phase 4 premiere MCU flick in May 2020. And one thing that he says, Mendelsohn says, that Disney never looked into hiring any other guy. They never looked far to see if they can hire any other guy. This is a big problem. This is a very big problem because Disney is openly showing its spies. That's it for today. I'll be back with more reviews and more cringe, and this thing is going to get a lot of heat. It's already getting heat in the last 24 hours. I'll be back with more such videos. Thanks. Bye. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, and comment. Peace.